Hello everybody, the Lawn Gnome is here.
Oh no.
So while everybody and their mother and their second cousin twice removed went to go see Star Wars Episode 8 The Last Jedi, I decided to go see the new Fox Blue Sky Animated Studios film Ferdinand, which stars John Cena as this lovable bull who doesn't want to be a fighter and would rather stop and smell the roses for a while. Ferdinand is based on a child's book that of course came out way after my time, so I didn't know anything about the children's book, but I heard that it has got a red cover and a lot of people really love it. And when I saw the trailers for this movie, it looked like it would be a fun time at the theaters. And that is exactly what I got out of this. It is not the greatest animated film of the year. It is definitely, however, one of the more heartwarming and more excitingly fun movies of the year. This movie, of course, stars John Cena as the voice of Ferdinand the Bull, a young bull who looks up to his father as a great fighting bull, but still feels that he just doesn't want to be a fighter. It's not that he's scared, he just doesn't feel that that's what his life was meant to be. And he escapes the ranch where he is raised, only to stumble upon a girl named Nina and her father's farm, where he lives a wonderful life, and just loves the fact that he is with kind-hearted people and living as one in nature. But then one day, with a terrible accident, he is thrown back into the ranch where he originally was raised, and this great matador in Spain comes to this ranch saying that I want to fight the best bull that you have got before I retire. So, of course, this movie is lots and lots of fun. It's got a great voice cast, as I said, with John Cena leading the pack. Now, John Cena is going the way of Dwayne Johnson by originally being a character in wrestling, only to go to Hollywood and really turn on the charisma and the charm and, my God, the comedy. When I first saw him in Trainwreck, the Amy Schumer film, he was probably one of the parts that really stole the film, and he really is a great voice actor as well. I thought that he made Ferdinand such a relatable and likable character, and there's a great cast to go along with him, starring Kate McKinnon as Lupe the goat, who is probably one of the funniest parts of the whole movie, and you've also got great voice talent, including Bobby Cannavale, Anthony Anderson, and crazily enough, ex-quarterback Peyton Manning. And he was so funny in this movie. And that's probably one of the things that I could say that really surprised me about this movie. It was really funny. And not just funny, there's so much great physical humor instead of verbal jokes, and just the physicality and the humor that is wrapped up throughout this entire film made it just so entertaining and so much fun to watch. It does have some moments that I did not anticipate, and when they were in there, I was really surprised and laughing my butt off. However, as I said in the beginning of this review, the problem where this film is in the story. I kind of really enjoyed the story, but I think around the third act it really went a little bit flat, and I just really didn't like it for where it was going, especially when it got to the climax. I kind of felt that it really didn't give me anything truly special. It didn't even give me something that was okay. Just something that was a little bit lacking of something that could make this movie one of the better animated films of the year. But I will say in the comedy department it delivered full force, and I would highly recommend, if you are interested in bringing the kids, little kids are going to adore this movie. Along with a great soundtrack composed by John Powell. I really liked the score in this movie, and I loved the color palette as well. It was bright, it was wide open, and it was just fun to look at. But for a story, not so much. It's not a movie that I would want to see numerous times, but I wouldn't mind watching it if it just popped up one day and I had nothing better to do on Netflix or HBO, just to rewatch it again and just get a good laugh, especially if I was having a bad day or week. But it's not a movie I'd want to get on DVD. But I will say that if you want to go see a feel-good movie that you could just lose yourself in, go see Ferdinand on the big screen, because it definitely is a fun time. I'm going to be giving Ferdinand a 2.5 stars out of 4. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Please leave your comments in the box below, and let's discuss Ferdinand, and I will see you in the next one. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. If you're new here and want to see more of what my channel has to offer, please click on the link to my last video, or hit that subscribe button to be kept up to date with all of my uploads. Content of all sorts is posted here quite often, so trust me, you do not want to fall behind. I will see you in the comments, and actions speak louder than words.